evening and welcome to Paranormal Path Peeps. And tonight I'm speaking to Paranormal Penny Pinchers. How are you doing?
Hello.
So nice to speak to you. I think I've been following the group for absolutely years.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've left it. So are you have you had a good day?
Yeah, we had a great day.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so what have you been up to today?
We're at the Gallery of Justice today. We were having like a site tour today. First time in Nottingham, and I can say what a beautiful city it is. We fell in love with everything about it.
Yeah, like the charm of the place, the structure,
and the old churches.
Yeah. You just don't see that anymore. The original build, it was amazing.
What about the church, which is now a pub? Did you see that?
Yes, I mean,
interesting twist on that.
We saw that in Chester, didn't we?
Similar.
Was it Chester?
Yeah, there's one in Chester.
Yeah,
It's the original on the outside. I don't know about the inside, but I was very surprised that obviously they've modernised it to a pub and a restaurant, because the outside they've got the bell, the clock, and everything, and it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you've got like old style clocks as well around the centre that come out of the wall. It's beautiful.
Really attractive you.
I guess I take it for granted because I am Nottingham born and bred, and I've always seen it, and you're just kind of used to it, and you never kind of notice how beautiful the buildings are. You've got the different areas of Nottingham, then you've got the Market Square. Did you go there?
No. We pretty much stayed like in a straight line. We went up to the McDonald's off the near Primark, then down to the Justice, just the galleries, and then over to Queen Park?
Yeah, Queen Park.
Right, yeah. So that's brilliant. So you've had a little look round, and maybe when you come back,
to have a look a bit more day of it
to do and explore there,
and especially about kids because
yeah, that's right.
I had my 4-year-old with me.
Oh, bless you. It is hard because they get bored so quickly, don't they?
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah, and like going around a museum isn't always the easiest thing. It's like, done that.
We got a little bit freaked out right down at the bottom
with the very dark cave cells.
Yeah,
like they were so dark, but like she'd freak out. She'd been fine in certain areas, was happy, but then she was like, I can't go in there. I don't want to. She went to follow Stacey. She's like, Mummy, I want to be with you, but we couldn't go over the threshold. She physically stopped like halfway. Her legs want to go over.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, Sam, I want to stay with you. I don't like it in there.
Was it the bit where they're forgotten?
Yeah. The bit before that. Yeah, because she got the bit before it, yeah.
So she wouldn't really go down. She went down a few steps and then she ran back up and
couldn't go over.
Wanted to cuddle with Daddy.
Oh, bless her. It is creepy out there because I've got Ruth watching, and she does the team with me and Barry John from Paranormal Truth, and it is really creepy and dark down there. And you do pick up the energies anyway, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
And I guess being young, they're more susceptible to what's around them as well.
Yeah. It's not the first time she's seen like spirits at a place we've been at during the daytime, not paranormal. It was a spiritual event that we were at, and my mum, she was on the one at the time, and she let her out the pram and she was following, and she was saying to me, oh, there's a little girl here, I'm following this little girl, which there was nobody there that we could see. She
was the only child there.
And she took her to where the old classroom would have been, and there's no way she would have known, especially at the age of 1.
Yeah.
Oh, bless her. It is incredible. Like Helena, who's watching, she can see them, and and I just don't know if I'd want to. Just to like see them as people that you can't actually drive.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't tell the difference. They do look as real and corporeal as we are right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It is. It's not something that I had ever to live with, really. So it's something I certainly don't know. And
I'm the same with you, Jackie. I've never really seen them. Now I literally just see. Now it's more like I just see shadows running across or moving in the corner of your eye. And then you're thinking, did that actually happen, or is that my imagination? I'm always second guess. If I see something from the corner of my eye, I'm always second guessing myself.
Unless you capture it on your camera.
Yeah, unless it's on my camera, then I'm like, wow.
Oh, you need confidence in what you say, and that's like more of a learning thing, isn't it? It comes with time more than anything.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, but you're always still trying like debunk it and rationalize everything you see.
Because that's what we're taught to do, isn't it? It's just like been ingrained in you. So it's very hard to go, actually, you know what, let's go with what came first. Let's actually say what if it is instead of what if it's not.
That's right.
I find a lot of people don't trust their own instincts anymore. Everything's got to be backed up by proof.
Well, 90% of the paranormal, where we get all these trends and facts and patterns, is from personal experience.
Yeah.
That is what it's built up on, because you are your best investigation tool.
That's right, yeah. So Ruth says she needs to return visit Hallam Mill soon. See you.
Yeah,
Paranormal.
Give us a message and we'll get you ready.
We've got a lovely new room now.
Yeah,
the vampire.
All the revamped, new energy.
And the energy. If she remembers the first room, the spy game, the one right at the beginning when you come in reception.
Really nice, really bright.
It's very different now.
Oh, bless you.
Give me the creeps sometimes.
Oh, wow. So, John, where did you first realise that you sort of got an interest in the paranormal or, anything out of the ordinary?
I've always had an interest in the paranormal and spirits and stuff like that. From being like 2-3 years old, I've always been around spirits in all the houses I've lived in, tucked into bed by my great granddad. That's the story my mum told, and the story one of the previous owners of that residents of the house that we lived in, putting the kettle on for warming out my bottles up. So it's just something I've always been around. So to me, when I see something out of the corner of my eye, it's just like, oh, okay. That probably is something, or probably isn't, I don't know. But yeah, and it wasn't until and I've always watched The Most Haunted, and stuff like that. I always wanted to do. I never knew how to do it. And it was only when Stacey found a local one at Weir Mill that basically it became a Pringles for me.
Yeah, it's terrible once you get hooked. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is bad. So it's incredible that you saw them as a young child then.
Yeah, I've literally grown up around spirit.
Did you then lose that at some stage?
I've never lost it. I've never real trained myself for it. So I can always feel the energies, and I hear a lot of stuff. So that's pretty much, and like I'll get glimpses of stuff and a lot of dream state.
Wow.
I've done a fair few times where I've dreamt about something, and then it's happened.
You do a lot before we go to places.
Yeah.
And we've actually had the same dreams that other people had about locations.
Yeah.
But you don't know each other, and you've kind of brought up at some times and gone, oh wait, you as well. And there's no way you both could have shared the same dream.
That's incredible. So are these complete strangers then?
Yeah.
Yeah. You never met them. It happened a lot at Tatton. A lot of people would end up having there's 3 dreams that they would have. But obviously these people have never met each other. A lot of people that weren't any sensitives, they weren't actually properly investigators. A lot of members of the public, we saw John's newly formed team around then. And he sort of said, to one of the team leads, I had this really weird dream about this place. I went, funny you should say that, because so's this person over here.
Yeah.
It's the first time we met.
Yeah. Brand new location and people, and it was amazing.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. So where did it start for you then, Stacey?
So my interest came when I was a teenager. So it sounds really weird, but nothing happened to me particularly, but it was to my mum and any female adult that stayed in my mum's house. So there was this man we called the Scratchy Man. Nobody saw him, and when you were asleep, he would leave 3 claw marks on your leg, on your top of your chest, and down the side of your belly. But it always 3 marks. It always go 3 days later. I've got a number. We had them with pictures from different people from like my mum's friends that stayed there. A lot of my mum's friends refused to stay there at some point because they didn't want to get attacked by the scratchy man, as we called him. And one day it happened to my mum while she was awake. So I was in her room with her, we were both watching TV, and she went, "Ouch, what's that?" And then literally you just seen 3 bright red marks up her leg. But her hands were on top of the cover. Her literally, because she had one leg out and one leg in, and it happened when she was awake.
Oh my gosh!
These were really like deep, as in looked like cuts on her leg. She had someone in. She had a priest come in, I think, or something from the church to baptize the house. We had psychics in as well to find what no one could
pinpoint
who it was. And then my sister, when she was 3, she said the bad man walked through the wall, and so the little boy could go through the light. And she was 3 years old at that point, so was like, right, what's going on? But she used to sit at the end of her bed. I used to work late nights in a shop, so I used to come home to about 11, half 11 at night. And when I came home, she would be sat at the end of her bed and she'd be having a full-blown conversation with someone. And I'm like, "Alicia, you okay?" She's like, yeah, I'm going to bed now. And I was like, okay, because she was really good at communicating. She could always talk loads with sister. And so I was like, right, okay. So I went back downstairs, had my tea and whatnot, and I come back and literally all I heard running up and down the hallway and the stairs. And I would go upstairs and thinking, right, Alicia, get to bed now. She was fast asleep. She didn't even remember talking to me at all in the morning. Wow. And that carried on for about 3 years with her as well. It was really strange. So I always had like, okay, that's a bit strange. What's going on? And then obviously I didn't really think of anything of it. I've loved horror movies my whole life as well. So it was kind of a bit like, it's always been there at the back of my mind. I do like creepy stuff. Sounds weird. It's interesting. But apart from, obviously, I've heard of like Most Haunted and TV shows like that, but watching them never really piqued my interest. But where I found, obviously, that people do it in real life, you could go on this for an experience. I thought, why not? I knew my husband enjoyed the paranormal, and I had interest in it, and then it kind of came not an obsession. But it was like we had to go on them.
Really?
We had to go to locations.
It's not an obsession. I think the word you're looking for is addiction.
Addiction.
It's up there with the caffeine and the nicotine.
It gets you though, doesn't it? It really does.
Oh yeah.
It does, literally, and then you're there thinking, right, okay, I'm just going to get this K2, I'm going to get this cat ball, and then you end up with about £200 worth of equipment, and you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, I've got my little bell behind me. So we've got my enviro bell just in case it goes off.
I know. And then literally...
And my picture and my doll. See my doll? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there.
Wanted Antiques.
Yeah.
That's where they're from. I've still got 2 in my boot from there. So don't really want them in the house yet. I didn't particularly like them there, but I don't know, they've always caught my attention, so I thought, right, I better get them. So, I've got them, but they're in my car.
Yeah, I had loads at my house, and then I got told to get them out of my house.
Oh, bless you.
I
went to the park today. Twins trying to come out. I went to the park today and says, "Oh, Helen, do you want to collect your Easter egg from the boot?" Face was a picture.
I can imagine.
I loved it. So then I invited my brother-in-law and her son. Like they weren't impressed either. Oh yeah, I've got Rosie's doll. She's here. I saw Rosie the other day. Yep, we did. That was Salutation. That's a great place as well. So if we can meet up next time you come to Nottingham, take you to Salutation. Obviously, it starts quite early, doesn't it? But we'll sort something out. We'll see how it goes. So, Samantha, where did it start for you then?
So a little bit similar to John, where I sort of had experiences when I was younger, but I didn't know they were paranormal. to begin. And it was when obviously we started doing this, you look back and it clicks. It started with an imaginary friend who turns out she wasn't imaginary, but my sister saw her as well.
Wow.
And she couldn't go past certain points after when you look back. So it would have lots of occurrences. Like I then had a dream in school and it happened play by play the next day. And you try and tell your parents, you know what they can be like, dismissing you and not believing you. Maybe they were a bit scared, but you had no one to talk to about it.
It's just your imagination.
Yeah, and I'd have loads of experiences at houses we'd go to where there'd be, you know, voices that I know are my parents because I could pick them out with how they were. They couldn't be quiet to the life. Like you could hear them, a man and woman. You'd go and check there's no one there. My name would be called all the time. I'd go downstairs because it would mimic like my mum's voice, and she'd be like, "No, I haven't showered you." I'm like, "What you did?" Like, and she goes, "No, I haven't." And my dad would know she's not said anything. And there'd be loads of bits like that, strange things in the house where you'd hear things, you'd hear people walking up the stairs or above you and there's nobody above you or there's no level there. And then I started trying to do research, you know, you try researching it, going, you know, what does it mean? What is it? What could it be? Then you go down the rabbit hole on YouTube, on all the, you know, paranormal shows. And I was like learning, taking bits from it, but again, still keeping it to myself because I'm sensitive as well. So always been able to pick up on emotions of people, places, and things like that. And people think you're weird as well. If you're not before the paranormal community, you find people think you're weird as well. The one thing I could talk to about it. And then I met Stacey. We worked together 10 years, but I didn't know she knew my older brother. And we you know, connected that way. We used to go around to a house, about a couple of houses back now. And one day she just said to me, I don't even remember how it came on the conversation paranormal, but it came up and she's like, "Can you just come upstairs and see if you feel anything or get anything in any of the rooms?"
Oh yeah.
And when I described to her this pair of eyes that she used to experience and the feeling, she went, "Oh my God, I can't believe you've got that. That's exactly what we have. We've had that for here for years."
Oh, wow.
And again, she said, "Oh, you should hop on to, you know, these ghost halls me and John have been doing. It's awesome. We've got this really great team, really great place." And it kind of like, did you get hooked? We loved it. We kept going back to different locations. So one day John was like, "Should we do it, guys? Should we like form a team?"
Yay.
Snowballed to where we are today.
Well, I got bored, didn't I, in COVID, so I started building the equipment. I was like, well, while I'm building the equipment, I might as well build a team.
Oh, wow. Because I think I thought you'd been around longer than COVID time.
No.
5 years.
Oh,
Yeah, 5 years.
wow.
A little bit before.
Yeah, we were, I think, it was about 2-3 years beforehand, but that was like public ones. We weren't a team
and
then.
We sort of talked about it and stuff. So we had a bit of experience and stuff. So we've been about 6 years as a fully team.
Yeah. I think you kind of need experience of going to public events so that you can understand more how to run them, because they are so different to run, aren't they?
Yeah. It taught us a lot, like what equipment they were using, what they were baselining, false positives, and we saw different styles, different approaches. It was interesting to see how we implemented that, and we've evolved and we keep evolving.
Yeah, I mean, we hop onto them every now and then to still learn, because everybody still needs to learn
or refresh or reflect, you know, on what your practice is, and try and challenge yourself or back yourself up or try something new or refresh something.
I can't remember what from the last one we went on.
What
was the last one?
For us, it was.
Wasn't it one of the Oak Raven?
The Oak Raven.
Oak Raven for you two. For me, it was with HMP.
Oh yeah, you guys did recently this year, actually.
I can't remember what it's called.
Last year.
Shirley Hall?
Oh yeah.
Shirley Hall.
Shirley Hall?
Yeah,
that's near me, yeah. Yeah, that's
I enjoyed that as well. That was a good place.
Interesting. I love the castle room there.
Yes.
That's my favourite bit, because you just got all the history there, haven't you?
Yeah.
And history is what does it, isn't it, really, more than anything?
Because I think we do more collabs than anything, don't we?
Yeah, we do a lot of collabs and team shares and with other teams. So we do a lot of networking and working with other teams, to keep the cost down, because obviously some venues are ridiculously priced. It's going to be a privilege at all. It should be available to anybody. So we do share tips and try and keep costs down, especially so no one's missing out on amazing locations. Yeah. And it's nice to learn off each other as well and say, right, should we work together, do our own thing, half and half,
Yeah.
and it's great. We love doing it.
Definitely.
Got many opportunities from it.
Yeah, because we've just been to Shrewsbury prison, haven't we? Which
Yeah.
was amazing.
lovely.
Love that
Been
location.
twice, and you'll really enjoy it. Gotta go back.
Before then, it was Antwerp Mansion.
Yes.
That
Yes.
was
Always good return there. We've done loads of places. We've travelled.
Scotland, probably one of my favourites.
Glasgow one was amazing.
That's
I
brilliant.
love Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah, it's
With
amazing.
Spig.
Oh, right, yeah.
Spig came down to us at Hallam, so we said we'd go back. And we went for like a really long weekend, and it had this amazing Buchanan Castle ruins. Some of the best we've ever seen there. Actually, intact. That you can enter, and the locals like, yeah, it's down here. You can go here. It was amazing, like a social thing as well.
Yeah, it was. That was good. That was even in the daytime. That was
it was so active
active.
in the day, and that
Then
was
we
pretty
met. Is it
Scott Matthew? Yeah.
Scott.
Yeah, I've met Scott. Been to his home. Yeah. We went to
Cemetery. Took us.
Yeah,
you did, and again that was.
I probably went to the same one with you. Yeah, with him. Yeah. London something. London.
I can't remember.
I
I was running in about 2 hours sleep. So
that was about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I last went to Scotland 2 years ago. But I hope to tour this year, probably September or October. But
We said we want to go maybe to Edinburgh next year. That's what we're doing next year. Edinburgh. We decided. It's our big trip.
Yes.
We always try and do it one weekend away somewhere.
That's really late.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah. But I haven't actually made Edinburgh. I've been to Scotland so many times, but because I've got a dog, I haven't actually been getting to Edinburgh because it's just too busy for him. So I don't fancy that with him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take him to Nottingham, to be fair. So to Edinburgh.
Yeah, well, my son was born in Scotland, in Aberdeen. So
you lived there for a bit, didn't you?
Yeah, we lived there for a few years.
Oh, wow. That's cool. But I do like all the locations that you can get to, and around Nottingham, like if there's sort of available place to go, everyone else goes there because there aren't that many locations which are outdoors and free. So if you do go, you generally get somebody joining you at some stage, and
she's always good, right? To mingle.
Yeah, we had that.
It doesn't always work out, does it, that way?
Nobody's overcrowded.
No,
we had it at Lily Shell that time about 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, we turned up and there was another team there, and so can we work with you? Yeah. So we're chin back in, getting introducing ourselves. We did some work together. We went off our separates. Turned around, there was another 2 teams behind us. So
it's a popular place, like especially in summer. Outdoors, it's popular. White collar.
Oh, white collar's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing, but in summer when you go,
about 5 teams there.
Sometimes it's a bit too overcrowded. Everyone means well, but if you don't know each other, that's a little bit. You never know.
I think it's why we go when it's raining in the winter. No one turns up. We're just go in the snow.
Well, the snow was the first time, and oh my god, it was cold, but that's when we called them something amazing. A little bit warmer when we went the next time, but yeah.
Yeah, it's just going somewhere when it's dark, isn't it? Like I'd rather go somewhere when it's daylight because you can work out how to get there. But if it's dark, you're likely to get lost if you're not careful.
Oh, yes. Magpie Mine's the first time.
Magpie Mines, yeah.
It's a great location, but if you park at the wrong side and you walk through,
joking, there is another side.
Yeah, that's the way John parked the first time with me and my sister. And it was pitch black because it was in winter as well. So there's no lights and your phone doesn't do anything. And the torches you can't see in front of you. We made it there. But instead of moving the car around to the actual path where it's straightforward, we nearly got lost in that film. Because it's got a very, fog rolling in, like murder mystery.
Yeah, it really was. And it was raining. We literally did about 3 circles of this field.
Around it.
Because nobody goes in there. After like 7:30, no locals will walk through there. Like no one comes in after a certain time. You could hear children and everything, and voices getting closer to you and laughing, but there's nobody there.
No.
Oh,
so
incredible.
Next time I figured out where to park, so it was literally up the road, literally 2 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. I know where to park. I don't know where the other one is. So I found the right one straight away because when you park, you can see it, and that's it.
I must admit, the worst thing about that place are the cows. I don't like the cows.
Ooh, yeah, you can have cows about, and yeah.
That was funny when we went. I went moo at a cow, and it looks at me like it just insulted its mother.
Yeah, you were going to get
It literally did. I went moo, and it just looked at me like it insulted me.
You probably did.
It was hilarious.
It's certainly funny. You don't know if they're going to leg it after you, do you?
Well,
Really?
I was just hiding.
Yeah,
I was
I was
like,
like-
yeah, we're not getting part of this. We're going to go up and around. You guys can deal with the cows.
It was like they knew every spot we were thinking of going to. They beat us to it.
Yeah.
Every time.
Like, we wanted to go to the well part, and then the cows are at the other end of the field, and then they started moving towards there. I was like, no, we can't go there. You're there. And then we went to go to the other part, and they've crossed the field, and then they're there. It's like, make your mind up.
Choose one so we can choose the other.
Yeah,
It's like,
I've had a stage where I couldn't cross the field. So I'd sort of done circular routes to a campsite. So I've got one field to go, and I got a dog, and they all came towards us. Well, just before I got through the stile, and it's like, nah, I ain't going there. I think there were 2 bulls in the field as well.
Oh,
I thought,
no.
what do I do? So I just like waited. I thought, what do I do? I thought, I can't be asked to walk like 2 miles back, right round the way I come, And then another couple came along. So I decided to walk across with them. And just like, yeah, but oh gosh, it is a bit, yeah. They just stare at you, don't they?
Yes,
they creep me out.
So
I'm just like, this will eat you. I'll eat a bird.
it's just a big place, isn't it? We just stare at you.
I hate your mother.
That's why we know why. So you're stuck in the field and there's all around it. Yeah.
Oh dear.
My sense of humour, I'm sorry,
So,
guys.
this year you're doing 2 charity events, aren't you?
Yes.
So quite looking forward to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're doing Gallows of Justice, which you know about, Jackie, on the 11th of July. We're really looking forward to
That'd
it.
be awesome.
Newly location mainly for some of us, others
Yeah.
not so much. But it's gonna. We went, like I said, we saw we did the site test today. Everything looks amazing. It's very spacious.
Everything that we need, it's there. They were really helpful and shows they answered all our questions, and it's a lot bigger than I think people realise.
There's only 3 areas that are closed off the whole night. Everything else, we have everything. So it's great. And they've marked off the areas what we're not allowed in. So
it's there's so little chance of people talking over each other, having cross-contamination. But it is like a maze though. One wrong turn and you're lost.
I think we got lost twice and then came back again.
Back around.
They're like, didn't we just go this way? I was like, yeah, but then we need to go that way. I was like, okay, that way then. Oh
Yeah. My tip is follow the footsteps. So you've got some footsteps painted on the floor.
yeah, I saw them.
Yes,
So that's generally what I go with, but last time I followed in the wrong way.
You did that up the stairs.
Yeah, because I just thought, oh, there's a staircase. That's this to be painted.
Joe was like, Sam, wrong way. You're on the wrong side.
Yeah, the staircase to the garden.
Yeah. To the hanging path.
Yeah, it's just a nightmare just to find your way around.
I
No, it's first time
I did
we
it
went on
last year.
Thursday.
I did it last time.
Cheryl says it's amazing, and it's actually the location of my first ever ghost hunt. So 2000, I watched Most Haunted. So the New Year's Eve of that, me and my ex decided to find out if ghosts existed. So we booked on one in about 2003, and the first one I went to was there, and that's where I kind of had the first experience in the chapel, which is near to the cave. So just as you go over into the cave, you've got this chapel area with the wooden floor. So you probably miss it because generally you do. It's just because I remember it. So now I've found it again after all these years. And also in the ladies' laundry as well. We had an experience in there. And, that's when we didn't believe. and that was our first ever potentially paranormal encounter, and and it's kind of it is one of my favourite places. I have a few, you know. You can't. It's hard to say you've got one favourite place, isn't it?
You've got so many, and there's many more to go to as well.
Yeah.
Your list is never going to be changing. Like it's constantly going to change.
I think mine changes my favourite every year. I'm like,
Yes.
I thought that was probably now this one is.
Yeah, like cause some you just go back to loads, some every now and again, and some you forget about, and then you go back like, oh yeah, now this is why I like it.
That's like Antwerp with me. Antwerp with me, when it's like, I'm not too sure.
I think that's one of my favourite places.
Yeah, I'm not too sure if I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it when I went. Blah blah blah. Guys wanted to do it. So I'm not. You know, I'm not too sure. We went and like, oh my god, it's fantastic.
But you went on your own. You didn't go with your team.
And like sometimes who you're with can affect how you experience it on the night as well. Like the energy of people together. You get what you give, kind of thing. Yeah. Some people are very used to public, where it's very you're not really involved. The guests don't get that same experience as when you're on a team, the one that's run by a team or a collab, because then they kind of sat there. You know, how would you speak? But if you take it from their perspective, they haven't been taught anything or ever asked. Actually, would you like to have a go? Would you like to ask something like this? And that makes the experience for everybody, you know, more immersive and raises the energy.
Yeah. I think with a lot of public, I think if people put more into teaching, I think more would speak out. I think they're a bit shy, because obviously we've talked to a few asking, you know, how come you didn't speak out when you were after that, or didn't know how to.
You don't know what to say, what's not. They're scared of saying something wrong, or no one's explained to them the equipment that's going off, what it does, what they should be testing, how they can just mess it back up. They're just kind of left like spare parts.
Yeah, that's right.
We're trying to change and do a bit more like the teaching and learning instead of just
doing as hands-on involved as you can. That's what we're all here for.
That's right. Yeah, because I was at private the other night and we did human pendulum, because I nearly get into a trance state. So not many of us friends, and I was moving. So it's like, who's asking questions then? You couldn't hear anything. Like, come on, someone's asking questions, because I kept moving. And then at the end, somebody sort of admitted that they were thinking things. And they didn't actually realise that, you know, that can be picked up on.
Yeah. Sometimes they add you by that way.
But we kind of just assume that people know that. But, you know, because we do things like this. And, it is amazing. You just learn with time, don't you?
Yeah. And every day's a school day.
Oh, isn't it? Yeah, but I really do love what we do. So Nottingham then, July the 11th, isn't it?
Yeah, and then we have our
returning charity event that we did last year
on the 26th of September
at Stockport Masonic Guild Hall. Now that venue steeped in history, it's local to us, and it's a fab venue. They use that for like mind, spirit, body, and soul events all the time. They use it for like weddings, soul nights, conferences,
beer
festivals, everything.
So it's used, but it works out for us. It's very purposeful what we want. For, you know, there's a lot of paranormal conventions, and we've sort of taken a little bit of inspiration from it, but with a twist, because we've lots of workshops and demonstrations, a few guest speakers, but more again where people are involved a little bit more in what's going on and different aspects, because the paranormal is vast. There's so many different topics, and we wanted to have a range for people to showcase maybe things we've never heard of, because at the galleries there's the ladies guest speaking, she's actually going on about the psychology of fear and how that can play into the paranormal,
which is really new to us.
No one's ever done that. So no one's ever done that, so that's different, and we can think, oh, how does that actually influence me? And you know, we've got a radio show host on there to see,
Ian.
Ian's great. Many different aspects. You know, there's a spiritual side, there's a debunking side, there's a tech side, there's a, you know,
the neurologist side, the psychics. You know, it's
nice to get everyone else's experience and point of view, because everyone has something a fire that we can all take something from and
That's
share
right.
it with
So we've
people.
kind of gone from like yin and yang. So you've got your
Yeah.
demonologist, but you've also got your spiritual church
Yeah.
medium, which we have as
But
well.
also,
So
what kind of like myths do people have, or
yeah,
theories that people have that maybe get kind of like debunked by these people coming and talking? Because do we actually know what demonology really is?
no.
What is it actually about?
No.
What is it? Because most
That's
people
it.
think the word, and
I think
yeah,
demons
and
run.
that's they can miss the point completely of what it's about and shut down and think it's a bad thing. So it's nice to ask these questions, and even for debunking, getting their thought process of, okay, so when you're looking at something and in the moment or reviewing your own stuff, how do you get to your conclusion? What steps A, B, C, D, what do you look at? Your thought process, and you might be able to actually, I want to have a look at doing that.
Yeah, because is it Ben
Winfield, the
demonologist?
Yeah,
And then
they're
the
brilliant.
wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
they're wonderful.
I'm looking forward to hearing and learning all about that, because
it's a
that's
subject we don't know a lot about, and it's nice to learn more and see that side, because obviously there's a lot of the spiritual people come in, you know, with tarot readings and again different types of mediums. We've got a church trained spiritualist medium, and their beliefs and the way they're trained is very vastly different to a lot of psychics or mediums.
Definitely, yeah.
Development classes, but how they're on a different, and there's even people that are gifted that don't necessarily train or go to set you know things, and it's interesting to see.
We've got light work going on as well. You name it. There's so many different.
Ross is going to be there.
Ross,
from the Haunted Exchange and Wednesday Paranormal. He's doing like a workshop as well, because again he's got a good mix of
everything,
mentorship, sharing knowledge, and again he's very tech, debunk, and spiritual. He's kind of got it all wrapped in one, and he's been around a long time. So I think people have got a lot to learn off Ross as well. He's also a very, very nice guy as well.
Russ is brilliant. I met him, pre-2020. You know, I used to about 8 years ago, I think, and when it's Wednesday Paranormal, and I used to go on a few of their events, and it's just wonderful, and just so funny. It just makes me laugh.
Honestly,
the games that he played, it was the funny story.
Flashing balls.
They were saying who was this person on the screen, on the lady, and I was like, oh, I met her. And then someone said, how could you? She's dead. I was like, oh.
Because it was like a multiple choice quiz where they do it to get everyone, after doing silly games, we were doing challenges. There was like a quiz, multiple choice quiz. And people were guessing and following each other, and it was Doris Stokes, the lady.
Yeah.
And Steve said, oh, I know her, I've met her.
I thought she was a woman at the comical we went at the Paracol we went to.
A few weeks earlier. I was like, babe, you really haven't. She's dead.
I was like, oh.
But they all look the same. I was like,
you're like, she did not look the same as that other lady.
Yeah, I was like, the only person on the team that would have had a chance of meeting Doris Stokes is Dave.
Because he's old. He's like exactly.
He is.
Exactly.
The big
oh wait. So Helena says she's happy to give you some artwork for your charity event to give away. So Helena came up to Nottingham to meet me a few weeks ago, and she went round the galleries and sort of picked up on some of the spirits there. So she's actually incredible at drawing. So and Cheryl as well. Cheryl, one of the groups coming to help at the National Justice Museum, aren't they?
Yes.
So you've got 4 teams, haven't you?
We do 4 teams, yeah.
So you've got SPS.
Yeah, we've got United and Paranormal.
Cool. Justin's
team, yeah.
So we
if you guys are organist, I've just been told to turn up.
Paranormal Present, is it?
Presence, yeah.
Present.
And then also think
So with that many teams, guys, honestly.
We've got teams, we've got guest lists.
Yeah.
So I wrote down, the teams are awesome.
But if you want to find out more information, just go on our Facebook page. It's splashed all over it.
We've announced them all. We've got speakers, there's posters with everybody.
And we spread it at least once, twice a week about all the information.
you can still book tickets, obviously, for either of those. The only team that is fully sold out
It's
already is
Justin's.
Justin's. He's sold
All
out
right, yeah. Oh,
He
bless
sold
him.
out his in like literally less than a
a
week.
week, yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, he's brilliant.
They've
Yeah,
donated
so-
all
the
of it to
money
charity, all proceeds to charity, which is amazing. And we're so thankful for that.
because he's helped us bunk up already more than half of what we needed for our target.
Because we set a goal last year for £500 for Dementia UK and the Christies, and we smashed it. We got 1,400. This year we're still sticking with Dementia. It's always going to be Dementia UK and another charity alongside it, which will change every year. And the second one this year is the Royal British Legion.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Both sort of worthwhile charities. Like Dementia UK, you know, has been a bit close to home because Mum had Alzheimer's, my dad had dementia, vascular dementia, and Alzheimer's. So anything, you know, along that, it's, you know, people, they do hopefully need to look into it more, don't they?
They do, because both my grandparents have it at the moment, so.
It's it's just a tough one, isn't it?
It kind of touches everyone you know, doesn't it? Dementia, and it's kind of very personal for all of us on the team. That's why we thought, you know what, let's really go for it, because you know there's so many people we love and know that need the help and support, and even the knowledge of how to help someone with dementia. There's not enough awareness about it. That's why we do a lot of did you know posts. I am in the works of doing another one. Like if they're having, you know, like scared in the moment and they're saying they have to go somewhere, what do you do? Because a lot of people don't know how to deal with it. But if they get scared or angry or upset, you know, how do they handle it? So we want to spread more awareness as well as raising money. It's the awareness and information spreading as well.
Yeah. So Cheryl's SPS has still got some tickets remaining. So that's SPS Spiritual Paranormal site.
Yes.
So you just look on their site and look at how to book. That's over their website. So, but yeah,
we've got a good few months left yet. So,
definitely
to choose from as well.
Exactly.
We've also got other events as well. Like if people do want to actually personally work with us or come to a different tailored event.
Because we do events for children. I don't know if a lot of you know that, but we have Hallam Mill, which is our own venue, which we hire out to a lot of teams. We're pretty much packed out every weekend, to be honest. So it's very rare for us to get on many locations ourselves. That's why
for every year. But we do like a mini investigation just for the children and parents who are on site, do all the consent forms, social media.
That is wonderful. Yeah.
Get starter kits, and they get a different starter kit every time they return. And eventually there will be mentors for new starters. The old ones that I've been after so many times will be teaching and guiding, giving top tips for them. There's the family ones, just for families where they want to come with the family to a safe place.
Yeah, because we found a lot of like parents wanting to take their kids on paranormal, but nowhere would let them because of their age. They had to be 18.
I didn't know if it was safe or not. Some locations you don't know what you're going to get, if they're going to be nice or negative or not. You just don't know some places, whereas Hallam's is a child-friendly place anyway during the day. And because we're there all the time, we know what's suitable, which rooms are actually best suited for them, what's appropriate. Yeah. We've got, obviously, myself and Stacey are early years trained as well. So we know the difference between send, you know, co-regulation that's needed and giving support spiritually and, you know, paranormal advice as well.
Yeah, like obviously not everything's always guaranteed that you won't get some negative coming through, but we're always on hand. We're there to teach them if we need to.
Take a minute out, calm back down. Sometimes they see something or something overwhelming that they can't explain or they don't know how to ground themselves. And that's something else we're looking at.
Like next, I think our next one is on the 25th of April, and it's this little boy. I can't even call him little now. He's growing up.
Growing big now.
But it's his 4th time with us.
Wow, incredible.
Literally, he's like our number one little fan. he's always saying, I want to come to the pages. Can I, Mum, book me, please? And he's booked private family ones with the parents as
He's
well.
getting family to come, friends. And he's always got questions.
Always.
Something he wants to try.
Brilliant.
Talk about safety. There's a lot of stuff we won't do with children because it's just not emotionally.
He's always trying to do the board. We're like, no. You're not doing the board.
When you're 18, you can do it like kind of thing. But
Yeah.
if they have questions about it, I'll answer questions. But the stuff you've got to wait till they're mature enough.
Yeah.
And they have the knowledge and understanding. And something else we're thinking of for children as well who may be sensitive is maybe minis tailored to those as well to teach them how to ground themselves in the moment if they're seeing something and they want it to stop or dull it or answer their questions and work with them. We honestly have such a range of events because people ask us all the time, actually, do you do anything for kids or do you do it for family or would I ever be able to book an escape room and then do an investigation, which we do, escape the paranormal, little packages together.
It's something we heard all the time though. Coming out tonight, my little one's like, can I come? Are you going on a ghost hunt? No, we'll bring them down, you can do a family thing. Yeah. Really? Yeah.
We also do people have asked us like, do you do item nights? Yeah. Do you do item nights? Do you do psychic nights? Yeah. Do you do Victorian?
Brilliant.
We've done so many. We have done so many themed investigations.
Some psychic drawing nights as well. We've had artists coming through just to draw in the moment.
It's a range of people coming down because we lots of psychometry and
So if anyone has like a theme in mind, let us know. We'll do it.
That's incredible.
We had a Victorian Halloween because everyone wanted to go back into Victorian ages last year.
And that is a lot of based off what our team actually does a lot of Victorian methods, especially
we did like tea leaf reading, palm reading, tarot, you name it. We did. It was a blast.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, it's great that you do sort of juvenile nights for children because I was at Haunted Antiques and at one time a lot were going, you can't have teen nights, but the parents came along, made sure they were safe, we looked after them, and the teens, a lot of the teens who came along were actually living with spirit. They used the spirit around them, and they didn't have anyone to ask questions to.
No.
So we sort of helped them, and there's one who had a problem with grounding, and like you said, and you sort of go through that with them as well. And it was great. And also at one stage, the parents said, it's the best family night we've had for ages. Because usually they're upstairs in the bedrooms doing the Xbox or whatever. So
speaks to each other.
Yeah, well, that's what my son's doing right now.
The phones, or they're just on the phones all the time. But, that was an interactive night. The families always came along, mum, dad, or whatever, someone older to look after them, just to sort of safeguard them, and it was incredible.
It's also good to be to pass on our knowledge to the next generation of the paranormal investigators.
Definitely.
And make breakthroughs.
Yeah, but they
especially the way that they can get their head around tech so quickly.
Yeah,
they're going to look at something and go, if you X, Y, Z, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, and then they're going to, the next generation or the generation after might actually get that holy grail picture, and that's from us teaching.
That's right. It does help because whereas like we didn't know anything, and I think you kind of pick it up from going to ghost hunts, from most hunts or whatever initially, not but yeah, it is fascinating, isn't it? And just love what we do. So, what's your favourite sort of equipment then, John?
It's got to be the Scrytech stuff, Andy Guy stuff, all the way.
Yeah,
we've got multiple versions of it, and that's basically our go-to stuff.
Yeah, it is. Ever since I met Andy, I go to the Parameet and it brings something else out, so I moan at him. Because
he is definitely down to earth.
Oh god, yeah.
What stage you're getting, he'll listen to what you say, and he'll try and data collect for you to either back up what you're getting. And because he came down to Hallam
in December,
and we showed him one of our anomalies in the room, and it wasn't dismissive. It was trying to be reasonable and find out, gather his own data about what it could be, and gave us a new tool that we can use.
Yeah, which he did actually pick things up with it as well.
Oh,
It was something he'd been discussing. Yeah, it's something he'd been discussing with me a fair few times. He said, "Oh, you could build this," and I just, yeah, I will do. I just never got around to doing it. It's just happy birthday and passes me one.
It's because I've got something that, and
the
I
empath.
actually. Yeah, the empath, and I actually purchased the bigger one. So then at the Paranormal, he sort of said, "Oh, swap it for this one because this is a smaller one." And it's so and it's apart from the battery compartment, which he does provide you with them, doesn't he?
Yes.
Because
I always think about back and always break him.
Oh yeah,
duct tape.
I know they are.
I've got duct tape on there. Yeah. I know, yeah, the bottoms just come off, don't they? But it's really solid kit as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
I mean, the amount of times we've dropped them as well, and it's just like
yeah.
It's like all the time, isn't it?
Yeah, the spirit knocked off the shelf, John. Not us.
Poltergeist.
And the guy, we promise we never drop your equipment. Don't listen to him, he's wrong. Yeah, it's only John.
What I'm trying to say is they are very robust.
We get a lot of interesting results on it.
Yeah, we do.
They make a lot of patterns and very intelligent responses.
It's
meant to be for collecting data, but the responses you get are very bang on with it. And go.
I mean, the bells at the moment.
Oh,
what we're getting off them.
Such a long time, how rapid all the changes, and they're staying on it for lengths of time. They're going in patterns and then changing it.
Yeah, we have 4.
Yeah. No, we can't.
Yeah.
Do you find one goes off more than the other?
It depends who
and where, what we're doing,
and who's answered the question. Because on my bell, if Dave asks a question, it doesn't really reply to him, but
unless we're doing some kind of experiment.
Yeah, but if I answer it, then it does.
Because if it's me and you, we've had it work well with other pieces of equipment changing colour on command when we've asked, and then we've asked for another colour.
Yeah,
it's done it.
Or if my bell's out, his doesn't get touched.
Yeah, his doesn't strike.
So, but mine's thrown off constantly. But when I don't have mine out, then his will.
If you've got 3 or 4,
they're
pretty much all going off in patterns when you ask.
We've just released a video of it from about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was very interesting.
They work well alongside the sales, actually. Yeah. They work really well because they're all different tones, and that draws them in aside the flame as well.
Yeah. I've got one which goes off too much, and it's getting ridiculous. And I think it's I'm at a public event and it's going off all the time. And it's well, why is it going off? And I did a podcast with Andy. Why is it going off? And I think it's my dad playing with it. And it's just, oh gosh, it's mad, isn't it? And then you've got to turn it off.
In a locked off room? Have you tried in a locked off room?
Well, I've tried it, different times, and it doesn't I was at City of Caves, and there's about 6 of us just sitting in one area, so it's going off all the time near me. So I passed it down the line, and it stopped going off.
Yeah.
So it's me saying it off, and it's it doesn't always help, does it? It's just a nightmare. So I don't know, and I don't know what to do with it. I've got an issue with the REM pod, but I think that's faulty. So yeah.
Dave started off with one, then he bought another one, and then Andy, that guy had this one. And it's
the black one.
He had a black one. He went, "Can I buy that off you?" I wasn't planning on to. No, you are. I am buying it off you.
That one as well.
It's you are giving it to me. I am having
it. Shut up and here's my money.
And he's like, okay.
No, it's terrible, isn't it?
It's sometimes.
When you want something, you know about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's just mad. I just went because I went to Salutation and the steps are dodgy. I put everything in my rucksack, and I just happened to have my rucksack next door to me with all the toys in it. Well, what can I say? All Andy's toys, because that's generally all I use now. Because they're not set off by Wi-Fi.
No.
That's the big one. Like, I've got my phone here, and look, they won't go off. And whereas the K2, that will go off, won't it? And
I know. I'm going to say you probably all boo me, but my favourite is a K2. It's like it was my very first equipment, and
cat balls.
No, I love playing with cat balls. But that's a different reason.
There is a euphemism there, but we won't say it more online.
Yeah, it sounded a bit, I'm not saying.
No, but I do love my K2s. I've got a specific K2. It always goes off for me. It's like it's my special friend.
Yeah, no, I do. You see, that's what happens with my Tad too. It does go off, and it's like, why is it going off? And I'm sort of under the idea that, like, you've got different things what go off for different people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely that.
Like, people get EVPs. I don't. We did actually get one the other day, but generally I won't get things like that. And then
I had it at Hallam. I had it at Hallam. We built REM pods. Sam had bought one of the proper Parapod ones with the red puck things. Nothing went off. Spig came down and says, "Oh, can we use REM pods?" Yeah. We've not had any any activity with them, but you never know. So Rigger plonks it down. We all walk out, and I just look at it and go,
"You."
that meme, that.
Yeah, I don't.
Nothing works or goes off.
I get trolled a lot.
Yeah. I don't get how it works. I've just bought a K2 and it's a pile of rubbish. It keeps going off. I'm sorry. I generally leave it set for half an hour. Nothing will happen.
Yeah.
Then the green will start flashing, and then at some stage it does a disco. It's like, well, is this faulty? I don't know, and I've not had it long enough really to decide if it's faulty or not.
Yeah,
but I know kind of Andy Guy stuff. I know how it's. I know, like, he's done it. He cares about how he does it.
Yeah.
And he sets it all the same. And like when it's the other one more than that one, what goes off all the time as well? I don't know. But then if I switch the other one off, then that goes off. So yeah. So I don't know. I don't get it, but you keep questioning it. You keep asking questions. And if it goes off frequently, and I think it's my dad, then I'll go, no, it's my dad. We're not doing this, or I'll tell him to back off or something. Because you don't want it at a public event when it's going off in your family, do you? So,
no.
It's not right either. So yeah, it's like awkward. And but yeah, I just love what we do though. It's just fascinating, isn't it?
Very much so.
So what about Hallam Mill then? Sort of, how did you get involved in that?
That's actually Stu, our team skeptic. He's the part owner of the business within Hallam Mill, one of the businesses who escaped Stockport. So after we built the team, we know most mills have a history.
Oh yes.
And so we started testing out some bits and pieces, testing out the equipment and stuff like that. And for a long time, we got very little. Then all of a sudden, just bam, it just.
Well, I wanted to turn it into like a haunted doll.
Yeah, because Stu and Dave basically invited us down and said, "Oh, we've had stuff happen here. Can you come?" And we went for about maybe a year, and that's when obviously Stacey said, "Oh, I'm really interested in items. I want to see what the hype's about." And John was like, "Oh, do you know what? No, I'm not interested. We'll just get one. It's just going to be a trigger item, random giveaway." And that's what we ended up with Lily.
Yeah.
So we all thought, John was like very like, "Oh, there's definitely going to be nothing." We say, "Well, let's give it a go. Let's just so many months of work down and then determine there's 100% nothing to it, nothing there." And things started happening. Yeah. And
so it's gone red already.
Yeah.
because we started getting we got a sheet and confirmed that not much on it was actually correct. Because we was in again spy room, we left it locked off with various different pieces of equipment. And we're getting EVPs, DVPs, knocks, bangs, equipment going off, and we learned a story. But then it's like she helped the place come alive more.
Yes.
What was already there was then amped up more, and since then it's become a beacon.
Yeah.
Like the owners there a lot. There's a lot of residents that we've been able to confirm had that come regularly. The spirits that pass through, there's ones that living in the area, ones that come with guests.
Yeah.
And there's a lot that are drawn to us. The area of what we do is like a beacon. It draws a lot in, like a light flashing from it.
I mean, they've had guests within the daytime doing the escape. One of the escape rooms going, who's Sam?
Yeah.
But Sam's.
I'm not there. I'm at my job. At
Yeah.
the nursery. And yeah, it's like a normal weekday because they've heard a voice go, "Oh, where's Sam?" And they're like, "Well, yeah. By the way, quick question: who is Sam?" I'm like, "Oh, she is not here. She's not here for the weekend." They've seen cats. They don't have cats there.
Or dogs.
They've been touched, and these are normal guests doing an escape that don't have anything to do with paranormal, which help carry weight. We asked Mandy
West.
And she was able to back up a lot of our experience and stuff we picked up on and guests, all the team because we did a year where we just invited people to come and check the place out, and Lily as well, to see can you see if you get anything with Lily like we have, and people we're getting the same stuff because there's a lot we don't actually share online about the venue.
Yeah.
No.
That's right. That's good. Yeah.
And Lily, because obviously the stuff you can find out about the mill and the owner itself, anything people come to us with that, we kind of have to dismiss it a little bit. Because you can find it with
anywhere.
A quick Google search.
Yeah.
Anything that's documented by Mandy West or that we've reported or have common reportings of names and dates, we then wait till people come to us and go,
that actually happened.
I can take it. And even for Lily, specific dates for Lily that we haven't given out. There's so much on Lily that people don't know. We've specifically held back. We've got it all wrote down. But we don't put it
that's right.
We've been working with her for 5 years, so it's been a long time we've been working with her for.
As I say, if I say Dave the janitor walks the corridors, and every time he's around, there's a wet spot on the floor, all they're going to do is shout out for Dave the janitor and look out for that wet spot.
That's it. Yeah.
So we keep everything close to our chest.
We never tell you what you're going to get and what to expect. And we ask people, do you want a tour? Yes, no. Do you want a history? Yes or no? And people can then sort of say, but we try and be sort of vaguish as possible. And they'll come to us and say, yes, no, can take, or you might want to push a little bit more, or I can hint, or if you need a bit of help, we can step in a little bit. And a lot of people come back to home, they do quite like it there. There's been quiet nights there, there's been kicked off nights, there's been in between.
Yeah.
It's just different each time, it's never the same.
No, it's not.
There's always leave more questions.
Yeah, it's an onion. It's a massive onion.
Always.
Yeah. I like what you say about onion because I don't hear people say that, but it is, isn't it? So it has got loads of layers, and you're just picking up on bits, and like when I've had locations where I've been to, and I'll invite different people, like that weird shop in Nottingham that opened, and I was trying to get to the bottom of something, and I didn't tell people what I wanted information on.
Yeah.
And I brought different people, like Hex went one night with me. And then other mediums went. And a lot of it was mediumistic driven to try and get some information on something. Yeah. Because I'd noticed this murder case, which happened in 1963. And I don't know why, but I've always been fascinated by it. Now, loads of people are murdered. Why is it always intrigued me? So then it turns out that a location comes up across the road from where it happened. That's weird. So I thought, I've got to go. So then I was just determined to find why, because at 50 years, the police relaunched because it's still a cold case. I stood on the exact spot with a group of people 60 years to the moment that it actually happened.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and it is interesting, isn't it? And like Andy from Hex, he actually drew the guy who got murdered.
Oh, wicked.
And the photos are now at the Poltergeist house in Rotherham, the picture.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just fascinating. You know, he got his name as well, and I've actually filmed him when he's actually getting the name as well, and you can see how he worked at it.
Yeah.
Because he got the first name, and then he came out with a second name and said, no, that's wrong, and then finally got the right name, and then gave information on it. Then, because I started off by meeting at the pub first, so we all met over at the pub. We had a drink to see what people picked up on, then went across to the location, knowing that you could see the murder spot from the location window. And it you know, it was interesting what we did pick up on. Different people, about 4 or 5 investigations, and we got a hell of a lot. And even other teams as well, like when they went, I messaged them and said, oh, what did you get? Because the stuff what happened there, you can't even put it out on social media. So it was that graphic. You know, you can't, because Facebook would just ban you. You know, because it was nasty. But yeah, but I just love it. So apart from Hallam, what other locations do you like then, John?
Antwerp's a good one now. Now giving back with my team, I do love Antwerp. Plus it's local as well, so you know, pack up at 2:00 and I'm home by 2:30. So
that's the one, isn't it? You've got to have your little go-to local one, haven't you?
Yeah. Normally it's pack up at 2:00 and not home till 4:00, and then up at 7:00 to be in work for 8:00. So.
Oh God, no. That's
yeah.
Well,
so yeah. I like Shrewsbury as well. Quite enjoy Shrewsbury.
That's a trek for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an hour and a half, hour, 40 minutes, something like that.
Oh, it's not too bad then. It's further from it. Because you've got the motorway, so it makes it easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're literally on our doorstep.
Pretty much,
yeah. 20 minutes in one direction, you're on the M6. 20 minutes in the other way, you're on the M60, so.
Yeah, that's handy, because I'm right near the M1, so that gets me up to Rotherham or down to Hinckley quite quickly. Even sort of this end of Birmingham. So, you know, I've got that range like within an hour and then across to Stoke.
We're going to be in Birmingham. So what theatre was that called now? What was that theatre called?
That's gone now. But we did do, because we've done 2 theatres.
What was it called now? It was like a theatre. We went there. Was it last year?
Yeah, it was last year.
Oh God, it was in Birmingham, wasn't it?
Well, outskirts.
Was it Walsall? No.
It was near Walsall.
Near Walsall.
It's the Wolves area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Because Andy and Kay came with us, didn't they?
Yeah, that was an interesting place. Did you like that?
Yeah. Because we haven't done many theatres
now.
And it's interesting to actually go to want to see like what they've got that's original.
Yeah.
They're like stage wise in the dressing rooms and the grounds.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially when it's really used and you've got staff there, and that was different.
Yeah.
We've done, was it Congleton Town Hall?
Yeah.
Yeah, Congleton, yeah, we've done.
That was one of our interesting ones, where there was the stairs. We were trying to access on stairs, but no one could get past the first 10 seconds.
No.
She didn't feel safe. It was interesting. So that's there.
Yeah. Four Crosses is always a good one. That's always interesting.
Different you get. We've got. I did have one in mind. It's gone.
Matlock as well. Matlock was a good place.
Not been.
Pavilion.
I absolutely love Matlock. It's where I had my first real I can't deny that this exists experience. I think for years I was in denial about it, and then something happened which I couldn't deny. And that's the reason I do it as often as I can, you know.
Yeah. It was when it was the tower. First time we've gone in, I felt dizzy, like I was falling.
So,
yeah, and then I talked to the people, and actually, that is actually spot on.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Bishton, Bishton's a good one.
About Bishton, there's a lot all over Bishton. There was
You like the nunnery, didn't you?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Malvern,
That
yeah.
nunnery was great.
That we really do need to
Yeah,
look into
that was-
again.
Like, yeah, you'd love that. You'd really, really enjoy that because they do have a lot, like the original
Yeah.
build there.
See, these guys went to a lot of locations when I was pregnant, and they went to all the good ones.
And we just never
has
been back.
she?
I know, and I'm like, I was pregnant at the time, and you left me, and I was like, I couldn't go because I was pregnant, and I couldn't risk anything. Because obviously they say you don't go to school when you're pregnant,
But
blah
it's 'cause
blah
it was all
blah,
the dust
and
and stuff as well. Because a lot of it had like, really dusty or
Yeah.
asbestos and things
Yeah.
like that.
Plus, it was a last minute one, wasn't it? It was too
So
random.
yeah, at that time there was a lot of last minute offers, and John was being told, "Oh, do you want to go?" And you were like, "Oh, well, I can't now." So then you were like, "Oh, come on, ask Sam." And that's how we started on Grizzly Hall,
Grizzly, yeah.
which we
Grizzly.
went a few times, which was really cool.
Yeah. Gresh is like a safe one for me.
Stanley Paris, don't forget in Chester.
And Jacob's Well
Jacob's Wells, that was a good one.
in York. We love
Ooh,
York.
Oh, I love
interesting.
York. We've been
Oh,
all
York is
over, really.
fascinating.
Yeah, loads of places. It's great.
I think
Yeah.
we need to start doing a lot more local ones because we kind of go
Hidden gems,
everywhere
yeah.
else, but we don't really stay local that
I
often.
think if we sort of
That's
find the
it.
hidden gems again, because there's so many places that are nearby that will be insanely active, but nobody,
Yeah.
everyone
Mm.
dismisses them. And I think there's a lot of interesting venues.
That Maple Hall, we need to get back there.
I'd love to do some castles.
More castles, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
Buchanan, Frankhouse Canada, I'm not gonna lie, Buchanan was
Mm.
definitely the best castle we've done. Dudley was okay.
Dudley, yeah.
We may have to go back and judge it again
Mm.
for that one.
Yeah, Dudley's interesting. Yeah.
Because we were definitely fascinated by it. I'll give
Yeah.
it that. It was the structure again, so I know we were fascinated by Dudley. A place like similar to Goblin's Combe would be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't
Goblin's
mind
Combe.
that. Just try not to do it when you're gonna get lost.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah, there was it had like a campsite which was nice. It was a weekend like investigation, paranormal prevention, and there was these woods, but you have to go down steep steps.
Yeah.
And we went with plenty of time to go, but it gets dark real fast, and the animal noises stopped dead. Like it was silent, and it was that pitch black. We almost missed the steps to go back. We couldn't even ring John to find us because he didn't know where we were.
We didn't know where
And
we
there was
were.
no signal.
And
Yeah.
no signal.
We did
Oh,
find out
no.
where it was.
Well, it was like-
it dropped to
Well,
dark.
we literally checked on our phone. It said, right, it'll be dark by like 5:30.
Yeah.
It got just before 5. We were like, right, we better start packing up. Let's go. Still plenty of light left.
So it should have only taken 10 minutes to get
And
back.
literally, time we literally got 10 minutes down. It was like pitch black. It was like, it's not even
But
half
you
5.
couldn't recognise anything either. With how
No,
dark
it looked so different. It was like, it was just so spooky. It was like,
But we had a great though because we were actually doing a bit of like investigating the actual woods on top of it.
yeah.
And they set off all the alarms, didn't they? We were like, keep making noise and set something off, and they started setting an alarm. And went, I didn't mean that kind of alarm.
It's obviously a fire alarm,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It stopped and it stopped off, didn't it?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, so Helena says you should check out Fort Amherst in Kent.
Right, okay. I think I've
Yeah,
heard of
that's
that
yeah.
actually. I was looking at different. Is it like a World War nuclear kind of one? Is that the one? The fort?
Yeah, there's a lot of forts down there, aren't there? And
Yeah, well,
I'd love to do a fort.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's only around the corner.
Yeah, well, that's what Dave really wants to go to the plague one.
the plague
We've done Sleep Harefield, which
is
I
nice.
was actually really impressed with.
Yeah.
Again, how intelligent they were. In one of the rooms we went in, I didn't know the formation they did, the dam busters, that it was like certain
Oh my
direction, and they were making like a certain pattern. The spirit was asking us to look for him. Because I come over here, and he was like, what was it? It was either right, left, or something, or whatever direction he was saying. And he made us do it 3 times, which is apparently how many attempts it took in history. That's how many it took. And then we found him, goes, aha, you found me. And he was actually one of the dam busters who did that maneuver. I was like, Dave was like, you do realise he just made you do their maneuver?
Yeah.
I was like,
Wow.
no way. That was cool. I think that was one of the coolest.
Because it was like me. I was telling you which
Yeah.
way you was.
Oh yeah.
Was it on? Was he doing it through
Xbox.
Stockport.
Yeah. Or something.
And
Yeah.
I had to tell them which, and I didn't even ask them where to move. I
He
just
was
kept
like,
getting
you need to look up and above, and
directions.
he was like, go this way, no, turn this way. And after that, on the third time, I'm like, right, he's taking the mic now. He's just doing us a wild goose thing. And then it turned again and goes, look up. I'm on the top right. You found me. And he said his name, and I went, and I pointed, went, are you telling me this is you? And he went, that's it. Well done.
And by this point, literally, I was blindfolded and I was just shouting out directions. And I didn't even ask for directions. I didn't even ask where he was.
They
were
very clever. Like,
very intelligent.
Twice we had similar experiences like
that's
that.
wonderful.
You know what he's just made to do.
And of course, it's one of those where we weren't recording at the time.
No,
That's always the case, isn't it?
It's always the case when you get when you have the greatest experience. It's always with the cameras off.
But I find when you're not recording, you're fully focused on what you're doing,
yeah,
and
exactly.
instead of keep looking at the camera, it's
Don't get me wrong, but if you miss it, you miss it. You've still got a good story to tell because you experienced it.
Yeah, exactly.
And nobody can take away from your personal experience. You know,
That's right.
Or you know how, because the way you feel in the moment, you were there. You know, you can't replicate that.
No,
and it's honestly, but that was one of the most amazing, intelligent, different things.
Yeah, definitely.
Wild.
That's wonderful. That's what I like on a public event. Like, it's okay if something flashing, beeping, whatever, but it's when somebody actually gets physically touched.
Yeah.
And, especially if it's a skeptic as well.
Yeah.
Well, it's when you all hear something as well or see something at the same time.
Yeah.
We all heard that, but we know where everybody is. Like,
that's right.
We know the sound of the building, and we know, you've done all your baselines, it's been dead quiet, nothing's supposed to be happening, and bam, you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Do we run? Do we stay?
It's like at the galleries, you get a lot of sounds in the courtroom.
Yes.
Behind the judge's chair, and you all hear it, and it's like, well,
can't wait.
Why?
It was intense in there last time. He was making all the ladies cry in there last time. Nobody could.
It's just fascinating. Yeah. So, how do people sort of give to the charity then? Do they look at Paranormal Penny Pinchers? Is that the best way? And then they want to donate, do it that way.
Yeah, they can either donate to the link on the page directly, or they send it to us. We then put it on for them and send confirmation that it's gone on.
Yeah, so it's just giving. So we always put the links out, and if you can't see it, then just message one of us.
And refresh and put it brand new on, because obviously it does get buried with lots of other posts and things coming on.
That's right, yeah.
Keep refreshing it when we can.
So at the moment, I think we've got like 260 odd pounds, near enough, I think, give or take.
I'm looking at my phone. I went looking for my phone to answer this one question.
It's over the halfway mark, which we're impressed with. If anybody would like to donate anything to the tombola raffles that are going to be present at both locations, they can. They can also obviously, if they want to participate in tombola raffle online, but they're not able to come to the event themselves, we can sort that. We can get.
And it doesn't have to be paranormal. No, last year we had spa vouchers,
skate rooms,
had
element games, so like a
gaming place like Warhammer and stuff like that. We had we had pet shops.
There was so many different experiences and items, bags, merchandise.
Handles, people offered, psychic nights.
So it could be experiences or physical items.
Yeah.
It's anything really, isn't it? Anybody who wants to donate, it's just brilliant for you to sort of get money for charity, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or if they want to collab and do something with us, like a mini kind of money event, like raising event for the charities, we can, especially for the Royal British Legion. I want to do something where we get veterans involved. So if anyone's got any ideas and wants to work with us on that, that'd be cool.
We're having a look at somewhere like Mill Street, barracks for that.
But I actually want veterans and paranormal or not, like actually there involved doing talks and things, maybe a bit about Morse code or something. Not quite sure the full details, but if anyone's got any ideas that would like to work with us on that or has any connections, please message us.
That would be interesting because like I've had an investigation where I think Morse code is coming through.
Yeah, we've had,
and it's lost on you, isn't it? Like,
and
it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, but it'd be nice to try and use it in an actual short session.
Yeah,
definitely.
And if somebody who knows that or who used to work in, you know, any kind of the armed forces who's then turned paranormal, how do they find that? Like, it would be amazing because obviously they know the chants and the call-outs and the marches, and they're great triggers. And
do you remember we were trying to do the alarm and the march and the marching at military?
Yeah, well, Vicky did it, didn't she? Because Vicky was in the RAF, wasn't she?
Yeah,
and it worked when she did because you could hear like shuffling and things. But it's nice to have others do it, like a group of them come together because maybe they could bring uniforms or personal items and triggers for it.
Yeah, that helps. Yeah, it can do, can't it? Yeah. Oh, it's just fascinating, and good luck to you on sort of both events and Hallam Mill as well, just to have a location when, so many locations are closing down, aren't they? And it's nice to see.
Well, any money we make goes into business or it goes to charity. We don't make any money from any of this. And if we hold public events,
oh, bless
you. A lot of teams don't do this, but we actually pay to go on them ourselves as well. So we're not taking any money from.
We pay for tickets for our teams as well.
We do.
Yeah, so we're contributing as well. So we're not just asking or overcharging and saying, right, okay, well, we're not paying anything. We're going to hike up for you. You're going to pay 50, 60, 70 quid and we're not paying anything. No. We pay the same as everyone else pays.
That way it takes cost away for everyone else as well.
Yeah,
we do a lot of that.
Works the way the prices down, more affordable for everybody.
Well, that's right. The cost of living, it's getting tighter, isn't it, for everybody?
Hence the name.
Oh yeah, exactly. Paranormal penny pinchers. It's there, isn't it? Black and
everything's
white.
On the budget. Yeah, we're budget-based team.
I always go on. I'm not going to pay it, but no one else is going to pay. So
you have to look at what you're willing to pay, and is it actually worth that?
You've got to set that example,
Yeah.
You can bear in mind, some people are paying a lot of money and nothing can happen the entire night. Like, you've got to be reasonable in what you're offering as well, and how long the time zone, how long it's going to take people to travel there.
That's right. Yeah.
You're still making a profit because you booked out every week, aren't they?
We've had people come to like 4 hours away.
Yeah.
It's like
so if you want to stay over, we'll make that you can stay over, or we can help you find somewhere so they can make it more worth them coming in traveling. We can send them out of places and things to do, so it's worthwhile.
Oh wow, that's incredible! But I wish you luck on everything. I really do. I'll share your link. Thank you so much. Really looking forward to July. I'm doing a courtroom scene, so
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I am as well.
I was in there. I was like, right, Jackie's going to go and sit in that chair. We're going to do that.
No, Jackie's got other plans, I think. Yeah, Jackie's getting plans as she goes on. We'll have a chat.
In that chair that chair's fun.
Jackie's not opening act, and she's going to take everyone back in time. You're kicking off the event.
I'm kicking off, yeah.
Under pressure.
I know that's it, but yeah, it's something I'm familiar with the place.
It's a bit different.
And they also, when I did the tour, they told you where all the seats were as well. So who's sat where? So that's a big one as well. And I've got a big plan, so we can hold on afterwards. I'll have a chat about that. But thank you. I've got to go now. But thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you.